Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Herbsurdity Podcast with Alex and Herb. My name is Herbsurdity Podcast El Segundo, and with me to my left is my co-host.
Just Alex. How y'all doing?
Okay, Alex, what's this thing we're doing again?
We're recording an ad for a super cool honey contest.
Oh, I bet. Ladies, gentlemen, and others, this episode of the Herbsurdity Podcast with Alex and Herb is brought to you by honey. Sweet, delicious, nutritious, and it comes from bees.
No. That's cool, but I meant joinhoney.com. We need to do an ad for the Sponsor Me Honey contest. It will be available on joinhoney.com/besthoneyad.
All right, so what is joinhoney.com exactly? I heard of it, but I've never...
Oh, it's just, it's an easy-to-use shopping assistant. You just download the app. Honey will help search for the best promo codes and try to get you a discount for online purchases. It works on mobile or computer.
Okay. So make sure I got this straight. So you just download the app, right?
Right.
And then it searches for coupons and will help you apply them to any online purchases, like when I want to buy my socks.
Not just socks, t-shirts, trading cards, video games, whatever, man. It works with thousands of sites.
All right. I'm sure it's that easy. So probably cost you a couple $100 a month.
No, just download the app.
All right. Sounds like something I could get into. All right, I got an idea, right? So first thing we're going to do is we're going to get some balloons, right?
Okay.
We're going to cover them in honey. We're going to let them float into the atmosphere. The things drop, boom, scattering honey-covered balloons everywhere, telling people to join honey.com/besthoneyad.
Won't that make a mess?
Okay, you right. So boom, right? First we get a rocket ship. Paint joinhoney.com/besthoneyad on the side, right? You still with me?
You got rocket ship money?
No, I ain't got rocket ship money. What about 10,000 horses? We get little ones.
Oh, you got smaller, smaller.
All right, 2 squirrels in a tea bag.
Look, just tell them go joinhoney.com or to download the Honey app. Use Honey to help search for the best promo codes for your online shopping. Maybe tell them to check out joinhoney.com/besthoneyad. Keep it simple.
All right, I got a better idea, right? Honey combs the internet to help search for sweet, sweet savings.
All right, that's good enough.
I felt pretty good about that one.
Moved. OTF for the family. Hell as you saying, I am the man, I go super saiyan when I'm on the beat. Piles of sand, buckets and pans, I get to the bands when I'm in the streets. With hands on feet, you need.
Hello, everybody. My name is Herbsurdity Podcast El Segundo, and this is the Herbsurdity Podcast with Alex and Herb. With me to my left is my co-host.
Just Alex, what's up, y'all?
And today we have a food blogger on. This is Ciara from OhTasteAndCi with us here today. So I don't know if y'all noticed, some of y'all more fans of the show, seen a couple episodes, might recall I'm a very hefty fella.
Also not small boy. Myself.
And there's one thing I enjoy more than most things is food and beverage. Okay, so Orange Jubilee is fantastic to drink, but you never should drink it on an empty stomach. I always make sure I have something delicious in my gullet at all times. Today is cookies by Faith Martin from Taste to Faith. Fantastic Reese's Pieces, Reese's Cups, chocolate chips.
Did you just invent a company?
Former guest Lamar Wells and I invented that company 3 years ago. It doesn't actually exist. You can't find it on the internet or nothing.
Oh no, because she might need to trademark it on the low.
I tried to tell her to. She don't listen. But we gonna get there. I've let our food blogger sample a Taste of Faith cookie, and we're gonna get her opinion on it. Before we get started with the interview, how did you feel about that cookie, man?
The cookie was very tasty.
That's good.
It had a cookie crunch, but more of a brownie consistency.
That's okay.
It's very cakey, but still cookie, and
right.
The Reese's Pieces just added that little bit of flair with the little saltiness that they offer. The sweetness of the cookie, it was like a sugar cookie, and it's just amazing. I liked it.
If you could give it
Way to go, Faith.
A number rating out of, let's say, 5.
Out of 5, the cookie, a 4.
Okay, solid.
Solid. I'm with it.
A solid 4.
Faith, when you watch this later, remember I said I would do it properly. We did it it's popping now. Please let that confidence reign true.
No, for
All right.
real. You
Yeah.
can only go up from 4.
Yo, that's facts, bro.
That's true.
It's like,
That's
if you
true.
out here making ones, you shouldn't be baking anyway.
No, that's rude. It's
Well,
just
there's
room
2.
to improve. Yeah, exactly.
Y'all seen Worst Cooks in America?
Yes.
I've not.
Okay.
I love that show.
Worst Cooks in America, right?
But then again, it's 2.
No, say what you better say. Go ahead.
I love the show, but it's also like, this is a joke. Like, I like watching Chopped and,
Oh yeah,
Oh,
that
yeah,
real
the
stuff,
real
that real
stuff.
talent.
Beat Bobby Flay. Like, yeah. I want to see real food. But
So, like,
anywho.
like it's like all right, so you find these people that can't cook, right? So sometimes they go up themselves and they're like, yo, I love my family and I haven't been able to make them a decent meal my entire life. Or like, hey, I learned how to make eggs in college and that's the last thing I ever learned how to cook. I'm 43, please help me. And then other times it's like people, they don't even know they're gonna be on the show. It's like their family show up with Tupperware with something growing out of it. We're like, what is that? And they be like, this is what they made us for breakfast. We ain't ate in the house in like 6 years. Please, my mom tripping. And then it's always like some sort of story, right? And then you get on there, and it's 2 different cooks, split you up into teams, and they show you some basic techniques that everybody should know, like real stuff. Like, hey, this is how you wash chicken. Like,
Yeah.
hey, this is how you don't cut your fingers with the knife. Like basic
Yeah,
stuff.
this is how you crack an egg
You
without
know-
getting shells.
Like the CDC says you're not supposed to like soak your chicken.
Oh, you're not supposed to what your chicken?
You soak your chicken.
Not supposed to soak it.
Mm-hmm.
I can't wash my chicken.
That's what they said.
What?
That's
What?
That's what
That's
that
the
is.
thing.
What they said. Yeah,
Hold
I
on.
saw that on Instagram.
Yeah.
So I'm supposed to just take it out the package, blood and plastic and all, and just let it sit.
Apparently so.
Just put it right
Because
enough.
the water splashes off the chicken, right, and it gets on the other stuff. Like you can't wash that other stuff. Apparently.
No, that's not how you. That's not how you do it. That's not.
I mean, yeah, but think about your utensils that get splashed on with.
No,
on
I
your
don't.
chicken.
No. Let me tell y'all how I do the chicken. Right. So
Utensils
Yeah.
are-
no. You sink right. You
Yeah.
don't fill it all the way up. I put the water in there first.
Yeah.
Right, with the vinegar, with the salt first.
right.
Right, and then I gently drop the chicken in. Ain't nothing splashing up. You clean the sink before you do it, right? Boom, hit it with the bleach, real good. You know what I'm saying? Some Comet or something, some Ajax for those of you who don't like Comet. I know it's a beef between the two. And then when it's good and all the gunk got what it got to get, right? You pull it back out again, place it like on some paper towels, right? For some nice service, and then you drain the sink and you hit it with more Comet, Ajax, or bleach. That's what you do.
I mean,
It's all bleach, by the way. It's just powdered bleach.
No, I put mine in a bowl.
yeah,
You
I don't
tripping.
use the sink.
bowl family over here too.
Yeah, like a
Bowl.
big plastic bowl. Just fill it with
Gladware.
water and
Yeah.
But
salt.
then I gotta wash the bowl.
Yeah, it's not-
Yeah,
not a
just like
problem.
you had to wash the sink.
Yeah,
Yeah, but then I gotta wash the sink after I wash the bowl.
kinda. I just get a wipe and just.
Yeah. Oh,
Just
well.
wipe the sink.
Yeah.
It's got. We're not gonna talk.
And it
We're
don't
not-
have
we-
chicken on it.
yeah, we getting too far in this.
I mean, I
'cause
never got
'cause
salmonella, so I'm just.
I mean, me
Yeah, me
either though.
either.
Right.
So I
So
don't
it
know.
works. It works. Your way works too.
And then I need to know if the CDC know how to season their chicken. Because if they don't, I don't even want them to talk.
See,
to me
I was about to
how
say,
wash
who said this? Because they sound like somebody who don't cook chicken well.
I mean, it was a Caucasian meal, so
it.
Yeah.
Mhm.
and he won't like what's his name?
Well, there was like this viral meme going around, right?
Okay,
With
Gordon
white
Ramsay.
people don't wash their chicken. Wasn't that a thing? Like,
Yeah, that was a thing
the
too.
white people don't wash their chicken, and
That was a thing too. It's unfortunate.
okay. Well,
Anyway, let's questions
Yeah,
now.
no,
questions.
Yeah, go ahead.
Wash
Get into it.
When did this the foodie lifestyle come into your life?
foodie.
Yeah.
When I was born.
Fair enough.
I mean, for real, my family is big on gathering together
Right.
around a table.
Right.
So it didn't matter what table. It could be out. It could be at my aunt's house, my house, whatever. We would find a reason to get together, and there's gonna be food involved. So just growing up like that, I started to really, really, really have fun eating new things and trying new restaurants. My dad would randomly, hey y'all, let's go try this restaurant, and it'd be an hour and a half away. And so it's like, okay, well, that's really where it came from. It stemmed from just my upbringing and the culture of my family.
All right. Where I guess when did the blog come about?
So the blog came about in the very beginning of this year. I just randomly, like, I guess started last summer posting videos of myself on my Instagram story of me actually eating and enjoying food.
Yeah.
And people were like, I don't know why, but I really like watching you eat. And I'm like, okay. But they were like, you just make food look so good. And I'm like, okay, well, that's because the food that I'm eating is really good. Like, this is really my genuine response to this food, because I really like food. So they're like, well, I would really just watch you eat because it's entertaining, but you really do make the food look so good. Like, you make me want to try whatever it is you're eating.
Right.
And I was like, thanks, but I didn't think anything of it. And then eventually all of my friends were like, you need to start a food blog. You need to do a vlog and just be a foodie, and you need to do this. So I started researching like the industry and different big hitters in the whole food blogging industry. And I came across like this dude named Dame Drops on Instagram, and Mark Weens. He's like, his thing is I travel for food. So he literally makes a living off of going to different countries and trying different foods and experiencing different cultures and stuff.
That's money.
And when I saw how much fun it was and how much money you could make off of a click on YouTube, I was like, well, let me go ahead and see what y'all talking about with this food blog stuff. And ever since, it's been a thing. Like, everybody interacts. I get a lot of interaction on the Instagram and Facebook, and it's a lot of fun.
Okay.
It's a lot of fun.
You got your oddball left field question already?
No. I do. I had it 3 minutes ago, but
go ahead.
But I got a regular one I've been thinking about for 2 days. I got to ask. So, I got to know, in the world of critiquing food, right?
Yeah.
Is it that you just so happen to come across food you like, and you like, you know what? I want to tell the world how good this was. Right? Like, after the first time I went to a Zaxby's, right? Or is it that people suggest to you, like, hey, you gotta try this spot out. You gotta try this. So you have an interest in some exotic food, and you decide, well, let me go and see what the hype is about. Like, what came first, the food or you reviewing the food? I need to know, when you go out to eat, is it a professional mindset, or is it I'm gonna enjoy it, and if I like it, I'm gonna talk about it. If it's trash, I ain't gonna say nothing.
At first, that's what it was. It was, I'm just gonna enjoy it, and what I like, I'm gonna share. But then when I got so much encouragement to start the vlog, I'm like, well, what about the stuff that I don't like?
Right.
Like, I feel like it's only fair to be honest and transparent with people. And so then it became things where people would say, hey, you should try this restaurant or whatever. And then I go and be like, well, this sucks. So, and I'm going to say that. Like, I've always been very, very vocal about how I feel about anything. And so if I don't like it, I don't like it. So if I go into a restaurant, it could be with the intent to just enjoy myself. I could be going with intention off of a recommendation. It just depends. It really depends. But it did start as just I'm going to enjoy myself, and if I like it, great. If I don't, I won't share. But once the blog came about, it's like, okay. Like, somebody had me go try, what was it? Shoot. Oh, the Popeyes chicken sandwich.
Oh,
how was that for you?
It sucked.
Oh, no.
It was good. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
But it was not the hype.
Oh.
And then this whole battle with Chick-fil-A, I'm like, it doesn't even compare to Chick-fil-A's chicken sandwich. To me.
Okay.
To me.
I have not had it yet.
Now, granted, it's in a little league of its own, but it's not. No.
Thank you for bringing it up out loud to the world, so it didn't look like I was just picking at it.
Nah.
So I'll tell y'all something. I had a conspiracy theory for a long time that the Popeyes chicken sandwich should actually exist. Now, the reason I said that is because it was sold out everywhere you go. They had a sign up, no more chicken sandwiches. And I go, bro, it's just the boneless chicken meat on a bun. Like, can you, if you still got tenders on the menu, right? Hear me for a second.
Okay, I'm listening.
Take it, put the rest of the ingredients to the sandwich, put it on a bun. Stop playing with me.
That's what Raising Cane's did.
Thank you. So,
you're welcome.
So I feel like what happened was there were too many bloggers, vloggers, YouTubers, podcast. Everybody was like, "Yo, you gotta have this."
Yeah.
And then there was people. Now, say they tell you sold out across. They had to wait for more chickens to be born to make some more, right? And yet people are out here going.
true, though.
They got a video where they just pull right up through the drive-through.
Yep.
First off, if you ever been on Popeyes and you got through in 15 minutes, you tripping.
You tripping.
It's a long wait. The biscuits don't start off that dry. They get that dry because you've been in line for 3 years. Like the joints done dried out. So no, Popeyes is fast. I've been to New Orleans and went to a Popeyes and it won't fast. And that's like the home of Popeyes.
Yeah, that's unfortunate.
So if I see you on a video and I say, all right, maybe you cut out the waiting time. Maybe you cut out the 30 minutes you had to wait for that sandwich. And then some of them had Popeyes in a wrapper with like a butcher paper wrapper. Some of them had the foil wrapper.
The little bag.
Some of them had the bag. Some of them
Mine
had
came in a bag.
no like nothing on the wrapper at all. Didn't have a Popeyes logo on it. So it's real funny to me. I think it was a lot of people capping that they didn't actually eat the sandwich, but they hyped it up because everyone else was hyping it up, and it became a big meme unto itself, right? So people went out of their way, and the conspiracy is that Popeye was out here maybe funneling some money in people's pockets and be like, yo, talk about my sandwich. Or other people knew, like, all right, it's trending right now. I got to talk about the Popeye sandwich. If I don't talk about the Popeye sandwich, no one's going to look at my food channel. It's crazy. So I went looking for this sandwich. Couldn't find it for nothing. And finally, the hype settled down just a little bit. I went to a whole nother state. I was in Maryland. Boom. Found me a Popeye's chicken sandwich. I couldn't wait. I was so hyped. And after that 30-minute wait, like always, even though there was only one car in front of me, I finally got it. And I was like, yo, this is about to slap hard and everything. And they asked me, say, is it spicy or not spicy? And I went, you know what? When I was looking at them videos, another part of conspiracy.
Yep.
Nobody could agree what ingredients were on it. Some people said it had pickles, some said didn't, some said it had mayonnaise, some said it had some sort of special sauce, whatever. So the fact that they had two options, spicy or regular, and I was like, nobody in the blogs even talk about the two options. So
Right.
How do I know they really ordered whatever? Did they assume y'all just order spicy? Because some people can't eat that. So I was like, you know what? Give me one of each because I don't know which one the hype is about. I get both. I try one. Okay. Let me try the spicy one now. I'm gonna see if this must be the hype right here. A process of elimination, right? 50-50 shot. I chose wrong the first time. The second time, bam. You know what? This won't worth somebody getting stabbed for up north. It won't, bro.
No.
Especially not when Roy Rogers exists in Maryland. All right, off of 301. Roy Rogers.
Yep.
The Gold Rush sandwich is the best chicken sandwich in the tri-state area. I don't care what y'all talking about.
Yeah. Like, I mean,
You ever been to Roy Rogers? I like to go West.
I was gonna say I went to this place called Unconventional in DC that has a pretty good chicken sandwich. It's the best one I ever had in my life.
I say I ain't never been there.
What they have
talk
on
more
it?
about it?
Yeah. What did it have? It had some type of amazing sauce. I can't remember. This was like 2 years ago.
What color was the sauce?
It was a white sauce.
Okay.
not ranch.
Yes. No, it was not ranch. It was tangy. It had a little spice to it. Lettuce. You could get whatever you wanted on it, but I just got like lettuce and cheese because I don't like to do if I'm trying a chicken sandwich, I want to taste the chicken.
Right.
Yeah.
Like I don't want to have a bunch of tomatoes and mustard and all of this other stuff going on. I'm not a fan of all of those things anyway, but I'll eat them because now I'm a food blogger. But I wanted to taste the chicken, and the chicken was just so good. It was fried to perfection. It like literally fell apart as you bit into it. It was amazing.
Seasoned properly.
Seasoned very, very well.
So hungry now.
Yeah,
know.
that's gonna be a problem afterwards.
Yeah,
And
I knew it was gonna
I
be
like
bad.
chicken sandwiches is my thing. I love a chicken sandwich. Have you tried Chicken C? Y'all ever been to Chicken C?
No.
there's-
School me. Let me know. I'm saying I should have brought a notepad in the thing.
Yeah,
Chicken
I know,
C is a 757 goat. Okay, it is like the staple of chicken in this Hampton Roads area. They have chicken dinners, chicken gizzards. They got anything chicken you can think of, you can get it.
Okay.
They have this chicken sandwich though. It's called the Big Chick. You can get a single or you can get a double. The Big Chick comes with just a chicken, boneless, skinless chicken breast, fried and seasoned. A Big Chick sauce that I don't even know what's in it, but it's amazing. It's a red sauce. You have to add cheese though, but it comes with lettuce and fries, and then you gotta have a cherry soda on the side.
That's correct. No, go ahead.
No,
Because
'cause
we
I
were
think-
talking about beverage pairing.
You had to have had.
I feel like I have, but I don't. I got took to this place one time when I was on a Tinder date, but I don't know what it was called. But
Okay.
that does sound vaguely familiar now.
Yes. Was it like inside a church?
It was.
Yes. That's Chicken C.
Okay.
The one that everybody goes to is the one that's inside the church because the other two is in the hood.
Yeah.
But
Yep.
yeah, that one's in Hampton.
Okay. Okay. That's
That definitely holds back a lot of the best food places I've ever been to. Is the neighborhood specifically.
Yeah, facts.
Because you know
The
you just,
neighborhood.
You know, you never know. And or I give you one better. The parking, bruh, please don't open a restaurant thinking you're gonna be successful and you got enough room for 2 cars. Tell you something.
But they got the best food all the
They
time.
really do.
Yes, bruh. And that's the thing. That's how you know the food good. If you gotta wait in line forever, it's good.
Yep.
It's good. It's got to be because people ain't about to sit there and wait no whole hour for garbage.
Yeah.
It's not. It's whatever. You go to McDonald's, you just trying to get in and out. You know what I'm saying? Nah. They're all right. So there's a place I've been to with the weirdest parking setup, right? So it was in North Carolina. It looked like somebody's house.
It probably was.
It looked like it used to be a residence and they just turned it into a kitchen, right? Like it was weird.
Yeah.
You can
Carolina-ish, right?
only get your food outside. You couldn't get it inside because you couldn't come inside the joint,
And
right?
this was pre-COVID.
Yeah, it's
It was
pre-COVID.
definitely somebody's house.
I feel like it was because it had a sign out front.
Yes, they're like, I don't want everybody in my crib.
It was just like Bubba's, right? Like it was just
Yeah.
Bubba's, and they made barbecue.
Oh yeah, bro. You was at somebody's house, dog.
Yeah, I feel like it was because it was like you could smell like they had like a crab boil like in the backyard, right? You know what I'm saying? It was like a gravel driveway that was full of cars. What I'm pretty sure like were just the people that live there because won't no type of you getting out and like none of that. So right, you get your food right, and they like we got outdoor seating, right? If you want to eat here, and it was a picnic table, and I was just like. So I gotta sit with 3 other people I don't know at this picnic table if I want to eat here. If not, I gotta go about my business. And this one on a main road. This one off the highway. And it was like one of them back roads you get lost at, and then you happen to find the joint. So you could tell like only locals know it's there. But they religiously like you walk up and you hear somebody be like, "I want the usual," or you know my order, or you got it ready for me. And then it's just like when people start hitting you with those, they can't wait to go. Every day. They got it. They go to the same every Thursday at 12 or something goofy.
Yep.
Every payday, whatever, they there.
How did you find out about this place?
I didn't, bro. I got lost.
Oh.
And look, I'm gonna tell
They
you
be
what.
the best ones though.
I'm gonna tell you.
You just stumble upon.
All right. So me and a fella. I told you before I wouldn't say his name on the show because saying warrants. We call him E, right? So E, me and him was running moonshine at one point.
Ah.
Can you talk about that? Go ahead. Just
I
talk
was
about
about to
it.
say, isn't that like illegal?
What statute of limitations?
I don't know, but they say you was running the errand with safety.
Yeah.
Errands.
Yes. Yes, we were running errands, and so we ended up on this backwoods road. And what made me want to stop there and eat, because like I wasn't thinking about somewhere to eat before, but I was like, yo, we got to go there because there's a place called Bubba's Chicken and Fixins that's randomly on a back road. Like if you're going between like Desputana, going out towards like where the Jamestown Ferry is.
Wait.
In Virginia.
Yeah, I think I was.
Are you talking about Bubba's Chicken and Things?
Chicken and Things,
Yeah.
Yeah, that's where I just made the wrong
Yep.
turn at
Yeah.
because
So you seen it?
yeah, Bubba's is
Everywhere
Bubba's
every day I
yeah.
go to work, I pass by.
Bubba's, bro. Bubba's.
So it reminded me of that when I went to North Carolina, and I was just like, you know what? That's just like the joint back home. And I
Yeah.
was like, I gotta check it out. It's
Facts.
because it's not too often that you see a random spot in the middle of a low traffic road like that.
Right.
Yeah, that's true.
Like if you still open years later
That's true.
and there's no traffic, bruh, like
you
people
doing
have
something
to
right.
go find you. That's what it is. I mean, COVID closed a lot of those businesses down, but if it's still open during COVID,
Yeah, they
Yeah.
real. They real thorough.
Has any of your favorite restaurants been hit by COVID yet?
No.
Really?
None of them. Nope.
Okay.
Not one.
That is good to know. Because, like, New York is done.
Yeah.
it's sad. Yeah.
Yeah, like Paris, New York, all of those big food
Yeah.
cities, done.
Richmond not though.
Nope.
Yeah, but bars are not, like, bars are closing, though.
That's okay, because honestly, I never enjoyed the bar scene to begin with. But I've actually seen new restaurants and stuff open up since COVID, which is
really?
weird. Yeah.
Yeah.
Good luck to them.
Baby Dolls, a local strip club, is gone now because of COVID, which had some of the best steak in a strip club I've ever had. But it's now a cafe. And I feel like I couldn't go there with the same intentions as a normal patron.
Obviously.
Of course not.
Because, I'm getting flashbacks, you know what I'm saying? Like, I would see somebody just eating cake off, like, oh, it's spilled on the table. I'd be like, no.
Please don't eat off that table. Don't.
God, no.
Yeah.
There used to be a pole right there.
They about to change the carpet. That's all I know about it. That carpet was disgusting. I saw it with the lights on one time.
I don't think I would feel comfortable opening a cafe in an old strip club.
Yeah.
I would just feel like there was something on the ceiling that I missed or something.
Exactly, like it's almost some sort of gross ghost in there.
Yeah,
bewildered.
What is the weirdest COVID ordering experience? Because every restaurant got that you got to call to pick it up or you got to wait over here.
Yeah.
What's been the worst one?
The Chinese restaurant.
Yeah.
What they have you do?
Listen. But this is how you know Donald Trump has an issue.
Okay.
Because he calls this thing the China virus. China virus, right? You come over here and you talk to Chinese people, anybody, they are more scared than we are.
Yeah.
Like, they are terrified. I mean, okay, so this happened to me twice. Actually, no, once was at a Caribbean restaurant in Charlotte, and the second time was at the Chinese spot in Smithfield. So the Caribbean restaurant has first when you go in, you have to knock on the door first.
Okay.
And I'm like, okay, there's nothing wrong with that. A little tap. So then the guy comes to the door and he's like, what's your name? What's your order? Give him my name, give him my order. And then he's like, okay, follow me. And I'm like, okay, what was the point of you coming to the door then? Anyway. So we walk up to what used to be the register area. And now it's just a full-on building block station. It has these huge, the tables had to have been this size.
Okay.
They're regular tables that you would sit in at their restaurant.
Yeah.
But they're put in front of the register.
Right. 6 feet or whatnot.
Right. But they're not flush up against it. It's 6 inches from the wall to the table, right? So imagine y'all back there and I'm over here.
Yeah.
And I'm trying to pay for my food. How?
You got to slide it over it's a deal.
And then I'm like, okay, how am I? So I'm trying to figure out. They got to have a system for this too. The girl reaches out their so they got the little plastic tarps and stuff hanging everywhere. So the girl reaches through the tarp with this trash handle pickup thing. The little extendo grabbers. Yeah. With a little white tray that I normally see the nail ladies put their tools in right at the table.
Yeah.
And she uses the grabber to grab the little tray and passes it to me for me to put my card in there.
How long did this take?
I swear it took about 25 minutes for me to get my food from the time I walked in the door. And it was all because of the COVID.
Yeah. Did they give you a test too? Why they was at it?
I know, right? That's why I'm like, okay, now what's next? So yeah, it was just crazy. Then to get my food, it was even worse. She was using the grabber, trying to push my bag through the tarp, and my bag's about to rip. I'm like, lady, if I gotta wait another hour for this food, we gonna have problems.
It'll be cold by the time you get it.
Yeah, and then the Chinese restaurant was similar, but they had a little more organization to their stuff.
No,
but that was weird.
I was Tops China in Hopewell, right? Tops China in Hopewell is the most COVID aware place I've ever been to since it happened. So the whole door, you can't access the door no more. You can't come inside no more for any reason, right? And they put black wood up on against the windows with big signs with you could tell they went to the Dollar Tree next door. It was just poster board with highlighter markers and black markers, so the highlighter make the letters pop. Please call to order this number, right? You even if you're standing there, you gotta call. You cannot talk to anyone inside. Like, you gotta be on the phone and place your order. You can stay on the phone if you like. You know what I'm saying? You stay on the phone if you like. So they've converted this as like a mail slot situation, right? So if anybody's ever seen, well, I ain't saying people been to prison, but anybody that's ever seen like any type of prison movie, at least, I ain't trying to get nobody flashbacks, but it's like a slot they slide your food into.
Yeah.
So it's like that. Yo, they made one. They like put a hole in the glass as a separate pane of glass after the original glass that was there. Like, they built onto the building to make like a separation chamber, like an air chamber, like airlock in a sci-fi movie. It's weird.
You know, this sounds like a dope spot, right?
Bro, it do. And it's and it feel like it, bro. See, when you on the phone, you know, you like, all right, yeah, let me get that General Tso's chicken, honey wings. Let me get 2 egg rolls, right? And that's it. And then she be like, oh, okay. And she just hand you your stuff, right? But she slide it through the hole in a tray with a lid, right? That's how you pay too. There's a whole separate slot for the payment. So the little card reader gets dropped down and it's covered with like a Ziploc bag, right? With a hole through it so that you can stick your chip in.
That's impressive, though. That's impressive.
So you put the chip in, right? And they tell you, like, you know, if you got to press your PIN number or whatever, you take the bag with you. Take the Ziploc bag with you. It's yours now. The Ziploc bag with the holes in it. That's yours that you touched it. Right, and they slip it back out real quick before you can have accidentally touch their card reader, right? Like, you ain't touching the card reader. They yanking that thing back through, right? And you grab your food out of the bag, and there's like a sign to tell you, like, yo, don't touch the tray. Right? They tell you don't touch the tray, just take your stuff and go, right? But there's like a sign on everything, bro. It's literally a sign, like there's a sign inside the tray that's like, yo, please don't touch the tray, right? So, but the tray itself has another plastic bag around it, right? So when you take your food out of the tray, if it looked like you might have grazed the tray, you see the person inside take some tongs to take the plastic bag and throw that joint like in a biohazard bag. Like, they don't trust nothing, bro. Nothing. And when I tell you, I asked this lady for sauce, right? I was like, hey, can I get some duck sauce though real quick? And she was just like, she got nervous. She was like, because she's inside, she's wearing, like, she's gloved up, masked up. She's got a bonnet on. Right? She's got like a shower cap on and stuff. Like I'm like, is COVID getting your hair?
PPE.
I didn't even know. Yo, straight up, bro. Like she wearing a rubber apron. Like she it's like, y'all seen like 13 Monkeys or whatever, like the Ebola movies.
Yeah.
Like they dress like that in there. Like, she's serious. She double masked up.
Yeah.
She got the visor and the CDC approved medical mask. She got both.
The N95 jump.
She got goggles. Yeah. Like, she like COVID gonna get in her eyes, right? So like,
hey man, you got a rubber one up on.
So when she hand me the food, right, and I get the food, and I was like, yo, get some sauce. It's a shoot, right? And you gotta catch it in your hands. Like, it just bloop, and you gotta before it hit the ground. Cause now you picking it up off the ground, you look dumb. You know what I'm saying? People walk by, they go into the.
Just let your food hit the ground. Now you about to eat that food that was on the ground.
And then they go into the pizza joint next door. You know what I'm saying? Where like you walk inside and you dap them up. And then, how y'all doing? And sit down real quick. You know what I'm saying? They throw you some wings and. You know what I'm saying? They out here sipping open drinks, and you like, what you want to take some of this? They like handing their own cup. Like, they don't care about nothing.
Yeah.
Meanwhile,
these restaurants ain't playing.
No, they don't play. It's crazy.
I'm about to say the only problem I've ever run into is Domino's and Smithfield not knowing what to do. 1 week you can go in, 1 week you can't.
Oh,
that's literally it. Yeah. Other than that, I've been chilling. Drive-throughs.
Yeah,
I'm chilling.
Yeah. Everybody else is pretty normal for the most part.
There's a Pizza Hut. I'm not gonna say where it is. Because I ain't trying to get nobody in trouble. But they're not allowed to have customers on the inside just to drive through, right? But I've been inside that joint and chilled with the employees.
Why would you? Okay.
That's what I'm saying. I ain't gonna say which one it is.
All right.
But it's a Pizza Hut in America.
Mm-hmm. That narrows it down.
And I was just kicking it, and like they told me, they was like, yo, you know nobody allowed in here, right? I said, but y'all in here. I don't understand. They said no customers online. I said, well, give me a job application. Let's go. Let's get it. I'm with it. I'm already in here now. I'm just going to order my pizza. I'm in here. Like, I made it in. I don't know how I got in here, but I made it in here. Like, I should lock the door or something. Like, I'm in here now.
So,
yeah.
That's true. I'm gonna just pivot on this conversation now.
Right, go ahead, bro. I done censored myself twice today.
Yeah, you have. I'm trying to say. Well, no, you about to tell yourself again. He wants to fight Allen Iverson. Go ahead and tell the story.
Why would you make me tell that story, bro?
I want to cycle into like the Lakers winning, but I want to hear the Allen Iverson story first.
All right. So this ain't got nothing to do with food, by the way. I don't even want to talk about it.
Basketball
it's all good. Yeah, I coach basketball. That good stuff.
Yeah, we're gonna get into that too.
I didn't finish the bottle now. So
go ahead.
All right. So, boom. I'm a kid, right? It's MacArthur Mall. You know what I'm saying?
Aww.
I'm young. Like I'm talking like 10 or something. Like, I'm young, right?
Mm-hmm.
My grandma, I love my cook. You know what I'm saying? Rest in peace, cook. But she was a fan. She liked Jordan. She liked Shaq. She liked Allen Iverson.
Right.
She was called Allen Iverson, her little ghetto boy. That was her thing. So
fitting.
I'm saying there, my cousin see Allen Iverson in MacArthur Mall. I'm like, oh snap! And my grandma cook she would want an autograph. You know what I'm saying? I need to get one for her, but I'm nervous. You know what I'm saying? I'm a kid. I don't even know what to say. I ain't never met no NBA player like this before. My cousin's guy, I got it. Don't even worry about it.
Mm-hmm.
I go up to him and fight. Get up there, tell him, say, "Yo, can we get an autograph?" Just real simple, real cool like that. Allen Iverson has some choice words for him. I ain't gonna say the words because I don't cuss on the show, but he has some choice words for him that involve riding a male member. You know what I'm saying? And so my cousin didn't take too kindly to that, and he was just like, "Hey, yo, look, ain't even for me. It's for the kid over there. Mm-hmm. That's a kid over there." Right? Keep in mind, my cousin was like a teenager. It wasn't like he was like no adult, but like he was like, it's for him. Right? I don't care about him. He a member rider too. And I was like, oh, snap. Like I was like, what is it? I said, yo, it's for my grandma though, right? She won too. Like I was like,
he didn't say that.
Yo, he did. He said my grandmother was expletive deleted.
Shame on you, AI.
That's what I'm saying, bro. It's dirty, bro. I love my grandma, yo.
I didn't know that part.
So he said it, you know what I'm saying? I looked offended. I looked hurt. And my cousin, like he with it. He ain't really soft, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
So he decided he was gonna press AI. And he went put hands on him. AI and the very soft way he reacted was instead of just putting hands back, you know what I'm saying? He and then the security came up. His security, right? It was like two goofy dudes in suits, and they came up and it was black t-shirt and jeans, and the other dude was wearing like a blazer for no reason. So anyway, they you know what I'm saying, they shot put hands with my cousin and him and his friend actually, and so then you know what I'm saying, they pull out. My cousin strapped up.
Yeah.
I also didn't know that part of the story.
Well, he ain't like pistol whip AI. I mean, shooting nothing crazy.
Yeah.
But he's strapped up. So when security came, you know what I'm saying, he was like, I probably got to get out of here. You know what I'm saying? He looked at me like, well, we got to go. Mm-hmm. And then like the mall security came. That's when mall security came. I can't go back to MacArthur Mall no more. So I'm banned from MacArthur Mall now. I haven't been back since. I haven't been to MacArthur Mall in decades.
Because of Allen Iverson.
Because of Allen Iverson. So
they probably wouldn't even know it was you.
Right. I know that, but I've been banned from a lot of places in my life.
A Burger King somewhere randomly.
Oh yeah, because of my cousin as well. Hotel.
I'm going places with him.
Right.
Hotel in Cincinnati because of my cousin. Hotel in California because of my cousin at IHOP.
Stop going places with that boy.
And in California because of my cousin.
I mean, unless you like getting banned. I mean, if that's your thing. Then.
Bro, so all right.
Like blog that.
To bring it back to food real quick. I almost got banned from this restaurant in DC called Zatinia, right? It's like one of them super Michelin star celebrity chef run it joints, right?
Yeah, I was about to say.
So Zatinia's
5-star.
Yeah, yo, it's very high class. Yeah. And my old lady, we weren't even married yet, but it was her birthday. And they was like, where you want to go? Her family said, where you want to go? And she was like, this is where I want to go. I want to go to the place, the Mezzi restaurant. I liked it, right? So we go and go to Zatania. She want to show off to me, you know what I'm saying? So like what kind of high class restaurants they got in DC, because I'm always talking about Virginia and food, right? Mm-hmm. And so I'm like, all right, I'm gonna go to this joint. Some Baltimore Ravens, not all of them, but some of them were there. I don't even know. It won't Ray Lewis, so I don't care, right? There's some Baltimore Ravens were there. I'm a Dallas Cowboys fan. It don't even matter to me. At one point, I got to go to the bathroom, right? I want to go to the bathroom, right? And so I'm like, yo, where the bathroom at? And somebody's like, oh, boom, up them stairs right there. right? There's
Okay.
a bathroom right there. I was, oh, you know what? Don't even worry about it. I didn't even finish waiting for them to finish telling me. I just go, no, don't worry about it. I see it. I'm good. Thank you, sir. Have a nice day. And so I started walking up the stairs, right? I get like, there's like a landing and then some more stairs. So I get to the first landing and, sir, excuse me, sir. I got sir, excuse me, sir. If anybody ever been sir, excuse me, sir before, they know what that means. It means you about to get violated. You about to get kicked out. You about to, a bouncer about to be on you. You about to have your picture up in the office somewhere. You about to have the cops call. Like, sir, excuse me, sir is the universal term for, I don't know what you're doing, but please stop it, right?
Yeah.
So I'm like, oh, what? I'm going to the bathroom. What I do in this fancy place, right? Like, I ain't used to this, right? And I was like, I knew I should have wore my suit. I ain't wear my suit in here, and they clowning me, right? So I stopped for a minute, and I freeze in place. I'm like, what's going on? And she was like, sir, the Baltimore Ravens are up there. It's VIP area. I go, oh, no, that's cool. I'm a Cowboys fan, yo. And I'm going to the bathroom, so I just kept going. And then there was a dude up top. He was, hey, brother. And we ain't got time for no fans up here. And I was just like, I had a flashback to the AI situation.
Oh, you triggered.
I was like, I know he ain't about to press me up in here, bro.
And you're not even a fan.
Not even a fan, bro. So like they putting false claims on me. And so I'm looking down and I see my girl trying to enjoy her birthday. And I'm like, you know what? I can't do this now because I'm going to get her banned too. So I'm going to go ahead and say, you know what? You right, sir. I apologize. I'll find some other appropriate time, right? And I got to go back down the stairs, and I had to talk to the first lady that, sir, excuse me, served me. And I'm just like, hey, so listen, right? The whole time I was just trying to go to the bathroom, and you got a bouncer stopping me from going to the bathroom. Is there another bathroom here? Because this place is supposed to be super fancy, but y'all only got a public bathroom for like paying customers. Because I'm paying for the meal. It's not free or nothing. And she was just like, oh no, sir, there's a bathroom downstairs. I was like, so why did your server point me in the direction of upstairs? And so apparently the mix-up was he wanted to just tell me the Ravens were there because he was super excited about it because he was a fan. And he thought that's what I cared about. But really I was caring about the bathrooms, was why I asked where the bathroom was. And he ain't listened to me.
Oh, he thought you was clout chasing.
Yo, and I ain't got time for that. I don't have time for that.
Like,
I saw the Ravens today when I went out to eat.
But did not care. The story I have to tell after that for the rest of my life is, bro, I almost got banned from a fancy restaurant because the Ravens were there.
Yeah.
And that made me feel some type of way. So I tell my best friend, he's a Ravens fan. He's like, oh, did you get to talk to him? I said, did you not hit a part where I just want to go to the bathroom? That's the first time I ever saw a Dyson Airblade hand dryers, though, and that was fire. They were a new thing.
Dope.
So, you know, that was the best experience there.
Anyway, Lakers won the championship. I just want to say that all out because I'm a LeBron fan. She's a Laker fan, Kobe fan.
God.
But I'm just a LeBron fan.
Absolutely.
I'm so happy he won.
I'm so happy the Lakers won. I'm happy that LeBron is a Laker.
Yeah.
And
I mean, that part I can kind of do without, but got the championship.
Yeah, I mean, we needed to win. We had to do what we had to do.
He did, yeah, dog.
You're LeBron. What better way to win?
This for year though, with Kobe being passed away though, I will say it's very
Absolutely. It was so nostalgic. It had to happen.
Yeah.
It was like predestined.
Yeah.
It was written.
Don't do that. I know he was gonna say that.
You know I was gonna say that. Look, my man Darius, right? And I got a guy named Darius, right? It's a homeboy named Darius. He told me 2 years ago. He says we were talking about LeBron, right? I said, "Oh man, LeBron and Lakers. I don't think they're gonna do something." He was just like, "Herb, let me tell you what's gonna happen. This first year, he ain't gonna do nothing.
Sure.
It ain't for him."
Sure.
And he said, it's probably going to be somebody like Toronto or something. I said, okay. And at the time, it seemed really far-fetched because it was like the beginning of the season and nobody in the world was considering Toronto for the championship. Like, it wasn't happening, right? But he said, it's probably going to be like Toronto Raptors or something crazy. And I was just like, okay. And he says, but don't worry, though, because next year, LeBron will get a shot. I said, you don't think he'll retire after this year? If he don't get the championship, he was retire, right? He was just like, nah, man, he got a couple more in him. So he gonna get it next year. He gonna go ahead and get a ring with the Lakers. Something's gonna happen. They gonna make him and Kobe might take a picture together or something. He didn't predict Kobe passing away.
Yeah, nobody could have did that. That's wild.
Yeah.
But he knew it was gonna be Kobe related. He knew LeBron was gonna get a ring. And then he said, hey, you know, the year after that, you know, he gonna be a top contender for somebody and probably make it to the finals and not win. And then the year after that, he's gonna win. And then it was like, he's like, it's the whole script. And I said, yo, Darius, you tripping, bro? Like, put money on it. And he said, you don't put money on it, you're going to lose it. And I said, you're right. I don't want to lose. I ain't got money like that right now. So I didn't do it. And I'm glad I didn't do it because everything he said came to be true. Like even Toronto winning the championship.
That's wild.
Yeah, that was wild. But I mean, anybody could have predicted the Lakers in 2 years once LeBron moved.
Yeah.
You know?
That's been his MO since he's been in the since he's been winning championships.
He might not get it the first year, but the second year,
he literally gets it. Yeah, every time.
Man.
Cleveland went back to Cleveland.
Very predictable. Yeah.
Same thing happened.
I stand by the something funny with sports championships in general.
Yeah, man. But you asking like a lot of people who like can't like J.R. Smith, bro. You asking him to keep a secret?
Yeah, right. Like, nah. JR is gonna be with his shirt off.
Yeah. Like when that Henny in him, you asking him to keep a secret?
I love JR.
All his business.
Listen.
Yo, so we about to win the championship. Y'all don't even watch. It's a wrap. It's a wrap.
He would have been live to say that.
I already booked my celebration.
Yeah.
We got like, a party going on the weekend.
I won't play a single minute, but I'm gonna get this championship.
Yes, I'm gonna just be the hype man
the whole time.
First one to touch the trophy. Hype man. Every team needs a hype man.
He definitely.
He's you coming off the floor. He the first one giving you a high five.
Him and Jared Dudley both.
I love it
when he missed that shot, bro.
They was like, we not playing you no more.
Yeah, no more. Like you sitting down.
LeBron's getting flashbacks to Cleveland.
Yeah.
You gotta yell at him.
Like, we can't afford him to be triggered.
All right. No, but I say all of that, right? We say all the basketball talk to get to. How did you get involved with the girls basketball team?
Oh, it just fell into my lap for real. I always wanted to coach.
Yeah.
But that was like a bucket list once I retire type of thing.
Right.
But randomly, I had gone with my friend Ebony to take her kids to open house, and we had to stop at the middle school. So this was 2018.
Okay.
In August, and I went in, and Coach Brown, Chris Brown, he was the coach then. He saw me come into the building, and he was like, "Hey, I've been trying to get in touch with you." Mind you, at this point, I had only spoken to Coach Brown once. I had only seen him once. I had never really officially met him. Mm-hmm. He had gotten one of the girls the previous season to reach out to me on Instagram to ask me to come do a little motivational talk for them going into the state tournament, and that was it. Like, I went, did the little motivational speech, said, "Hey, Coach Brown, I'm Ciara Charity, nice to meet you," left. No interaction whatsoever. So when he approaches me walking through the door, I'm like, "You're the basketball coach, right?" And he's like, "Yeah, I've been trying to get in touch with you. Like, I've been hitting you up on Facebook Messenger." At this point, I didn't have Messenger on my phone. I hate Messenger. Like, the only way that I could get a message is if I went on my laptop and logged in. Yeah. And that's how I liked it. Yeah. But when he said he had tried to get in touch with me, I'm like, dang, well, let me go check Messenger. Mind you, once I checked it, I had like 50-something messages. That's besides the point.
That's how it goes.
So he was like, I'm revamping my coaching staff. He said when I came on, I was handed a staff, which was fine. He was like, but I want to make some changes now, for lack of better words. Yeah. And so I said, okay, what are you talking about? Like, you want me to come volunteer, or, I'm thinking that it's just, he want me to come help them work out every now and then, maybe put together a little practice team of some alumni or something. Sure. He's like, no, I want you to be my assistant coach. And I was like, oh, nah.
Why no? Why no?
Because I had so much going on at the time. Like, I was everywhere. I was working. I was transitioning from Petersburg back to Surrey. I was starting a new company. I was trying to figure out if I was going to continue modeling or not. I was substituting. I was doing a lot of stuff.
He has a question.
No. Don't out me like this. Hold on. So, all right. So when I was told you agreed to do the show, right? And we talked about some of your accolades, right? I was surprised because I was like, oh, she coached basketball too. That's dope, right? Because they ain't tell me that, right? Yeah. So that's a surprise to me. So I go, hey, it's great that people do two things. No, don't make the face at me, man, because I see you in the corner of my eye, but I gotta finish yelling.
Go ahead.
So then, like, you out here just talking about how you busy, but you like, all right, so you a model and you starting a company too? and we discussed that we ain't got enough time in the show, man. You should have told me how to pick which one to talk about.
Well, that's why we have part 2s. And also, look, man, in my defense,
I'll come back.
Exactly. But also, this is my first time seeing her in 10 years. We talked about this before the show started.
Yep.
I don't know everything about everybody.
I have not seen Alex since graduation.
I ain't on Facebook. I'm not on Facebook, so I wouldn't know.
All right, so look, this
because I tried to tag you in my status I posted earlier, and you were nowhere to be found.
This is what it is, right? So I got to do this thing because most of the time I know about the part 2 potential, right? So I got to establish the cliffhanger for everybody, right? So let's recap, everybody. Your modeling career, I want to talk about that. Your company, I want to talk about that. And then if I never talk about it this episode, and make people come back and go, man, Herb, when you gonna talk about it? And I'm like, yeah, bro, I'm getting there. Give me time. So that now that we pre-established it, we've set it forward. The first thing, what was the company for? You ain't got to tell me the name of it or nothing, but just like, what did it do? What is the company for?
I will say,
Is it the
building
nonprofit?
Okay, so that wasn't the one I was talking about right
excuse
then
me.
because that was kind of established at that point.
There might be 2 companies. My bad.
Say what?
My bad.
Man, I'm Kevin Gates. I got 6 jobs. I don't get
That's what I'm
that.
talking about.
Is that Kevin Gates?
That's Kevin
I'm
Gates.
just making sure. But yeah. So at the time, I was building I still am, a business that'll supplement my full-time income, so that eventually I can be financially independent.
But what does the
Building
business
passive
do?
income.
But what does it do,
I
though?
can't get into all of that because that's gonna take 30 years, and I gotta make sure I ain't got like no non-disclosure stuff I'm not supposed to talk about.
See, all right. I'm glad. Because I asked everybody 100 times over, like, yo, you got anything you can't talk about?
Yeah, I didn't think about that. I thought, you know what I'm saying? I'm like,
Bro,
Alex,
I
like,
need it.
go taste and see.
Yo, I got mad guests that have had NDA. I got a guest coming, I can tell y'all ahead of time, that had to check with their corporation and their company to make sure that they were allowed to come on my podcast, because currently we're small enough that they're allowed to. But if we ever got big enough, it would be a problem.
What?
Right.
You know, I don't think
And so
it's
they
like
had to
that.
get official contractual clearance to come on our show. So look forward to that episode, because I'm going to mention it then, and I'm going to ask why, and they might not be able to disclose that information.
Yeah. And then never come back on the
That's
show.
so funny.
Now, modeling, how long you been modeling?
I started modeling my freshman year of college, so that was 2010.
And for those who can't see, y'all don't watch the YouTube, but even if y'all watch the YouTube, you ain't able to tell because she's in a chair. Ciara is tall. She is not a short lady. So the basketball made sense.
Yep.
The modeling makes sense. There's not a whole lot of short models out there. There's a few of them.
They
but it's like a
Instagram
big-
models.
Yo, right? They be
I'm telling the
5'2".
truth.
That's true. Instagram models is 5'2".
That's the whole
Like
industry,
runway
though.
models is like 8'9".
It's
Huh?
the whole industry now, though. Can't knock
Oh, wait,
Instagram.
y'all. Is he saying 5'2" or 5'2"? Sorry. You just said 5'2".
Hold on. Don't.
Tell us, Alex.
I said 5,
it. Go ahead.
but I'll be down with 5'2".
I think it's fine, too.
Why would 5'2" make sense?
Right.
Why would 5'2"
Same
make
thing I
sense?
said.
What would 5'2" make sense?
Yeah.
Who cares
She's
if she's 5'2",
but I want
you. Right.
What?
Like, oh, well, I usually take them 6 even.
No,
But
Because
she
you never
5'2".
know.
to be fair, I sing both because it's just hilarious to me.
Yeah,
but,
same.
But 5'2" literally doesn't. What does it
You
matter?
don't.
Look at
What?
I mean, all right. So I come from a family where I'm one of the tallest people in the whole family, and I'm only 6 foot even, right? So,
Sure.
besides me, it's like, you know what I'm saying, my cousin Terry, who played European ball, and he like 8'12" or something. Like, he crazy. He can't sit in normal chairs, bro. He reached doorknobs. Like, he can open the front door from the living room type stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, he just be sitting on the couch chilling. And then all his daughters are also like mad tall for no reason. But that's a basketball family specifically, right? But then everybody else in my family, like my mom was like 5 even, my dad like 5'6". You know, he out here thinking like he reaching the top shelf for everybody because they can't handle it. So when I hear 5'2", I go, oh yeah, because you know people don't like short people. And then I mean 5'2" also makes sense, but I think it was a play
Also.
on words for 5'2" and 5'2" specifically, is you're supposed to have the intention of hearing both because they're combined, right? I thought that was the point of
No,
it.
that makes sense. And
I could be wrong.
Look, we still talking about it years later, so
Yeah.
he was on to something.
That's
Yeah,
true.
he was. He was on to something. And then all the 5'2" girls get to say, "Oh, you was talking about me."
Lloyd
You
was
know, that's
that's
facts,
true,
bro.
bro. That's
Even,
true.
Oh,
even
5'2", Lloyd like me.
Hey, you gotta know your fan base. Got to know your
Yeah,
fan base.
I mean he's short, so
yeah.
Oh, you know what? It might be
yeah,
5'2".
yeah, he's short. He's short.
Oh no.
Gotta feel tall somewhere.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
got to.
Yeah.
Yo.
I don't know.
Oh my
It's-
God. This whole time I've been led astray. Yo. This is a
Yeah.
Herb first. I didn't had a
Hey,
whole
exclusive,
epiphany.
That's
exclusive, bro.
Oh my God.
Exclusive content. Like it. What's the date? October is it 10,
20,
10 21,
22nd.
22nd, 10, 22, 20. Alex has his
Yo, they won't hear
first
this for
epiphany.
Like, they won't hear this till
Exclusive
November
content. No, it don't matter. Exclusive.
All right.
Herbsurdity exclusive is Herbsurdity. We ain't had one in a minute, and I'm glad we brought him back. That's what I'm talking about, baby. That's what I'm talking about.
though. Oh, all right. Boom. Speaking of that, I'm gonna ask you 3 questions.
All right.
Worst food place in Virginia? Go.
Worst.
Worst. Yeah. Say some name. Say some name. Say
Oh
some
my
name.
God, I gotta hurry up. I gotta
Put him
think
on the
that
spot.
bad.
Yeah, go ahead, think hard, bro.
Worst. McDonald's.
No, stop
I
playing
know.
with me.
Okay,
you know what
okay.
I'm
Let
talking
me. All right. I gotta really think about that because
I can tell you.
Go
the
ahead,
Trashest joint I've been to.
Go ahead.
you
All right,
tell
the
me.
Olive
Let-
Garden
while
in
I
Colonial
think.
Heights, Virginia. They literally broke a plate, cut my arm, right? When I was on a date with a joint, right?
Oh,
and
nah.
I'm bleeding, right? Never mind, I've been waiting an hour. I waited 30 minutes for my drink water. It's an hour in, I still ain't got my food. I'm bleeding, right? In my work shirt. They ask everybody if they okay, except me, the only man bleeding at the table. And I'm just like,
I mean, because they knew the
That's
answer,
crazy.
I would assume.
bro, but they ain't do nothing about it though,
They-
right?
yeah.
And it won't even a race thing or nothing. Like there was literally like an elderly black couple. They asked, "Oh my God, are you all right?" And then they ain't say nothing to me. So I said, "Oh, so it's just me? Just whatever I got going on is terrible, right?" So that service was so bad, bro. I never went back. I haven't been back since Olive Garden and Colonial Heights. I'm sorry if y'all changed management or whatever in the past 9 years or whatever was the last time I've been there. Bump you, I don't care.
Yeah.
Mad about it. I bled on you. I bled on your floor and you didn't care about it.
Yo, I think I
Cut
go to way too many mainstream restaurants for this to be a problem for me. So I don't know. I ain't got one right now. But foodie over here, what you got?
Yeah, I'm like, dang, because it's hard for me to answer that question because even if the service is bad or whatever, I'm gonna find something I like
Okay.
at the restaurant. Even if the first entree was bad, like I'll send it back and be like, let me try this.
Oh, okay.
So it's hard.
Be out here like, well, the climate control was comfortable. The AC was on in the
Right.
summer, so that was
Let me
nice.
see. Okay.
I got 2 more. after this.
Recently, I'm like, okay, I know recently, Aberdeen Barn. I'm sorry.
Where's
Where
that
that's at? Yeah, talk about that.
Aberdeen Barn in Virginia Beach. Now, granted, Aberdeen Barn is like the hype, right? It's
Okay.
like, oh my gosh, if you go to Aberdeen Barn, you got money.
Okay.
But it's just steak. It's a steakhouse. It's a steakhouse. In Virginia Beach, I think they have like 2, or either there's like one in Williamsburg and one in Virginia Beach, something
Okay,
like that.
Probably so.
Anyway, Captain George's is another one.
You don't rock with Captain George's? That's a trashy
Yo,
staple.
my mom may be offended.
Now,
Because it's a
don't get
trashy
me
steak.
wrong.
Oh man.
That's folk on a budget right there. You,
I mean,
it goes
sure.
$22 and you eat every
Yeah.
seafood thing you're supposed to be able to eat.
Yeah.
Yeah, Captain George's.
Oh, man.
I can't. I mean, they got good food, but I mean, it's okay food. It's not, and it's always dirty to me. Like it smells like dirty mop water inside to me, especially the one in Williamsburg.
That's unfortunate.
I wasn't
Yeah.
supposed to admit no.
And that one's supposed to be like the best one. Like it's Williamsburg for crying out loud.
Uh-oh.
But anyway,
All right. Okay.
so Aberdeen Barn, right? It's COVID season.
Yeah.
This guy wanted to take me on a date. I'm like, cool. I like food. You like food. Let's go eat. So he books a reservation to Aberdeen Barn. He hadn't been before, and I was raving about it because it was like, yeah, I've been. It was a great experience. Let's do that. So go to Aberdeen Barn. Well, set the reservation for 7:30. Go to Aberdeen Barn at 7:25. Get there. The hostess is like, oh, we see a reservation, but there's a 30-minute wait.
Well, that's not how reservations work.
Right? That's what I said. I was like, So was it a reservation or like it was a call ahead? Like some people say, call ahead and we'll see where if we can fit you in when you get here. But
Courtesy call.
yeah. Right. So she said, I'm sorry, we're backed up right now. And I'm like, okay, that's understandable. Okay. You saying 30-minute wait, that's cool. We could just sit in the car and get to know one another for 30 minutes or take a walk down the street or something. It's Virginia Beach. So she's like, okay. So we step outside, and then this Caucasian couple walks up. And the Caucasian couple said, is there a wait? Because we were standing outside. And we said, well, we had a reservation, but they told us that there was a 30-minute wait because they were backed up. And they said, oh, we have a reservation too. I said, well, for what time? They said 8:15. Mind you, by this time, it's like 7:34, 7:35.
Right, so they're early.
They're mad early.
Right.
They get seated immediately.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
It took all of the spiritual growth I had this year to not like blip. I do not like that.
Yeah.
So Aberdeen Bar in Virginia Beach, yep.
Okay. Aberdeen Bar, Virginia Beach. Not all money is green.
That's facts.
Remember that.
They filed for that.
Do better.
Yep.
Do better. All right, let's do something positive.
Okay.
Best spot in Virginia.
Best spot in Virginia. Ooh. Overall.
Yeah. Overall.
Bird and Baldwin in Norfolk.
Okay.
Another steakhouse, but they have really good seafood too, and lamb. Had their lamb chops.
Nice. Say that one more time for the people.
Bird and Baldwin.
Okay.
BYRD, like last name Bird.
Okay. Okay.
And Baldwin.
Okay.
Yes. It's amazing.
All right.
Make sure you're ready to spend a pretty penny.
All right.
Yes, but
you got anything before I do these top 5?
all right, yeah. So I gotta ask my off the wall joint because I was thinking about it for a minute. All right, so it's always a two-parter, and the first one is celebrity chef that can make one meal for you, right? Who would it be?
Okay. Okay.
What? No, who is it? I got it.
Oh,
I got to know before I answer the
all
second
right.
part because the second part I always tore up.
I think it got to be Bobby.
Be careful now. I know you was about to say it. You ain't finished it, so you got to try and change your mind.
I know.
You sure you want to be Bobby? He gonna make you eat healthy now. He don't like no grease in his food now.
I think it's to be. Daggone it.
Gordon Ramsay for me.
Yeah, I'm gonna say Guy Fieri.
Oh snap! All right,
that's my guy.
Wait, Herb, who you got?
I also said his restaurant crashed in Hampton. Did y'all know he had a restaurant in Hampton?
No,
I didn't know it crashed either.
Yeah, like it was open and then it was closed.
Damn.
Yeah.
No, for me it's Chef Ann.
Okay.
Worst cooks in America.
Yeah, Chef Ann. Yeah, she can throw down. Chef Ann's dope. I like her.
I just think she's bad, yo.
She's very pretty.
That's all right. For the wrong reasons.
Ask another question.
The second part. All right, so the second part.
Get distracted.
All right, so now that we know the celebrity chef that can make you one meal, right? Boom. Okay, so I want to know if you could watch a celebrity chef try to make something they never made before. I mean, like a home recipe, like some joint that like you seen. So Puerto Rico, they call it Hebrew food, right? Like it's like it's that low income. This don't even make no sense. Like y'all seen people put like Doritos with like sliced cheese in the microwave, right?
Or
so
like Cheetos in they noodles. Or
you know what I'm saying? Puerto Rico, they got this joint. It's like a plantain with like you slit it down the middle with cheese and you wrap it in saran wrap and put it in the microwave, right? So like, if you had to watch one celebrity chef make poverty food, right? Like, which chef was making the best poverty food? And what does that look like? Because I need to know. Because everybody, they all can make the 5-star food. That's how they got there.
Yeah.
I need to know what it looked like when they make that half a star. Like I need to know what was popping there.
I don't know.
I'm trying. I got a $2 budget. Who making the best meal?
Right. I think that cancels out like most of the white celebrities.
Rest in peace, Anthony Bourdain.
Okay.
Yo, my man used to, street food was his thing.
Yeah. Okay. I take that statement back. You're right. He could. Yeah, but he's dead.
Oh, yeah, but yeah, unfortunately.
Rest his soul. Let's see. Who could do it? That's a hard question. I'm thinking of the lady that, what's her name? Shucks. What's the lady's name that hosts, Worst Cooks in America sometimes? She's black. She usually wears her hair curly. She hosts Beat Bobby Flay a lot.
Oh, so the lady who's not or Rachel Ray, is that the one you're talking about?
Yeah.
I do not know that lady's name.
Yeah.
Like, every season
her.
she's on is not on Hulu. And it's, which is a whole nother issue.
Exactly. We ain't even talk about that part. Yeah, her.
You know what? You're probably right. Because, like, I watch her Jones on YouTube, and she probably could get down.
Mm-hmm.
She looked like wherever she grew up, they didn't have the nicest of budgets.
Yep.
And I'm putting money on, you know what I'm saying, Emerald, bro. And
okay.
The reason I think Emerald is because every Creole Cajun, right, ain't none of them ever got no type of money. Like, they always is in a swamp somewhere with overalls and and like large pots, and they telling you how to make your own sauce. Like, it's like, that's the thing. If you got to tell me how to make my own sauce, that means you ain't bought sauce. Like, you ain't got sauce money.
Yeah, you just got stuff
That's
that
true.
could make a sauce.
Had money for the ingredients, but half of them you found yourself, right? So like that's a low budget meal, bro, and it's always high quality.
The lady,
good point,
in the Popeyes commercial.
Yeah,
she could do it.
That's me. I think that's my choice.
That plays the owner of Popeyes, even though it's not.
Oh,
fine.
but
Is
no.
that like
What about the lady from the Hardee's commercial that be talking about the biscuits?
Yo, that's a good point too.
All right,
she had there early
I'll
in the
eat
morning.
any of her food.
So
That lady.
Yeah.
So she don't work there no more.
How
right?
you know?
Hold on, no.
at?
I'm not talking about the same lady. I'm just saying that in Dinwiddie, Virginia,
okay. All right.
right? In Dinwiddie, Virginia, at one point, the Hardee's in Dinwiddie, Virginia had the premier biscuit maker in America there, because Hardee's has a biscuit making competition every year. That's a real thing.
It is.
You hipping me because
so
now I'm about to put that on the calendar.
So it's which Hardee's makes the best biscuits, right? Like,
Okay.
and it's like a competition, like nationwide.
I'm about to look this up now.
Right?
The biscuit.
And at
biscuit
one point,
bill.
for 2 years in a row, it was a lady from Dinwiddie, Virginia, Hardee's, right? And as soon as I found out the first year, I was like, oh, snap.
Right.
And when I saw it, I was like, yo, that look like somebody's grandma. So I went, and I had to go there. I was like, yo, what you want? I said, just the biscuits and gravy, please. I don't want nothing else. Just 2 orders of the biscuits and gravy, because I got to have the best biscuits in America. I got to have them. And in the second year, she won again, and I was like, facts.
Virginia Beach won this year apparently.
Get out of town, bro. They beat Dinwiddie.
dang.
What's up though? Which specifically which Hardee's? Because now I need to go to try the
Right,
biscuits.
facts. Me too.
Because that lady don't work at Dinwiddie one no more. She might have moved down to Virginia Beach. I don't even know.
She may have.
I'm trying to read.
As soon as she stopped working there, they stopped winning, and that makes sense.
Yep.
Like,
it
it,
don't.
It does.
it ain't the
don't
management.
say.
It was just her hands.
It's just her. Yep.
It was the
don't say
spirit,
which one, though. That's
the
wild.
energy she.
But
get from
after
having
that, I
grandkids.
think that would be my thing. Like, if I worked at a Hardee's and I knew we could win every year, like, I would want to be the best biscuit
That's
maker.
LeBron type stuff.
Yeah.
about to go play for this team with the best biscuits.
You gotta get the
Every
flour.
year.
Right. The flour.
Just got to get the ratios together, and then, boom, we got biscuit championships.
the powder. Yeah. Just flour.
That's just flour. Stop.
All right. Top 5. All right, so we're gonna do top 5 pizza place. That's my favorite.
Pizza
thing.
places, okay.
No, just top 5 pizza places.
Show the
first one.
tattoo to YouTube.
I ain't got the pizza yet. It's gonna be right here though. It's gonna be a
I
pizza.
thit's already had the piece
No,
of YouTube.
no.
I mean, piece of tattoo.
No,
I'm
it's
tripping.
gonna be right
I'm
here
drunk.
when I
Sorry.
get it done. You good?
All right.
You're giving away stuff. But first question of the top 5 pizza place. What's the first one?
Okay, top pizza place.
Top pizza place
in the state.
in the state.
Oof. There's this place in DC. I can't remember the name of it.
Does that count?
Right.
Only if it's
DMV
Southern
technically?
DC. Yeah, it's CDMV. Okay.
Okay. Well, what? No. Well,
we'll allow
yeah,
it.
I
We'll
mean,
allow it.
What's the name of the place? Oh, shoot. And Pizza.
And.
It's called
A-N-D?
And Pizza, like and sign, not the word.
Oh, the ampersand.
And pizza.
Okay.
You can get anything on there. There used to be this place in Peninsula Town Center in Hampton that was very similar to it. Like you walk, it's kind of like Chipotle. You walk in, you tell them what kind of crust you want, with your sauce, your cheese, and then they have all of these fixings. But I forget the name.
Next to the movie theater?
Yes.
I know what you're talking about. I can't think of the name of it either. But I know what you're talking about. Because you can't get like a big piece. You only get like a small.
Yeah, it's like small personal pan sizes.
Yeah.
But they're not there anymore.
Yeah, I heard.
Yep, they closed like I guess about a year ago.
Yeah.
But next to that and pizza, I don't know why I
Alright.
can't remember the name
So-
of that place. I ate there like twice a week.
All
That's
right.
number one.
Best burger place.
Oh, snap.
Burgers.
We're
Ooh.
switching up each time.
Ooh.
Okay.
Yeah. Got to give the people something.
Ooh, a burger. Oof. Lord help.
There's a definitive answer. I don't even know why.
Oh, you got one?
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's Mike's Burger Spot. There was Jerry's Burger Spot and Mike's Burger Spot because they're brothers. But COVID closed down Jerry's in
Got Jerry.
Hopewell, so Mike's is still up on 460 right around the corner from here. Mike's
Oh,
Burger
where
Spot.
I'm going there when I leave then.
Get you a 2-pound burger, my brother. Like,
2-pounder.
oh, well, it's not an option. It ain't mandatory.
All right. Well, I'm really going.
So we gonna-
They open? Do I got to like pre-COVID call?
Not they open. Now you can call them better, but they got a wait staff in there, so I was like one server.
Right,
So,
yeah.
Got you.
All right, we're going to let that be the answer? We're gonna rock
We
with that?
are because I'm going to take your word for it.
All right. Number 3 is the best chicken place.
Chicken, feather and fin.
Feather and Fin. What is that?
There's one in Norfolk on Tidewater. It's a neighborhood spot.
Oh.
Sorry, yeah. I'm like,
Yeah, feather and fin. And I would say Chickasee, but it's an ongoing debate like between Chickasee and feather and fin.
You know,
I'm gonna say the
fin. Got
fin.
fried fish too.
Yeah,
Oh,
This
yeah.
probably-
feather and
This-
fin.
I want both.
Yeah, y'all gotta go to feather and fin and try their chicken sandwich too.
Right.
Tell me what you
This-
think. But
this-
then go to Chickasee and get one.
so this is
Somebody
probably a whole separate list where you can go during the day, and this is when you can go during the night.
Yeah.
So if you
Facts.
go during the night,
Nah, for real.
you gotta tote that thing with you.
Yeah. Got that thing on.
Let's see what I want to do next. Steak. We'll do steak.
Steak.
Yeah, we'll do steak for.
I think I gotta say, sheesh, steak. It's between Bird and Baldwin and Texas Roadhouse.
Which Texas Roadhouse? Where?
For real, the one in Suffolk,
Okay.
Okay.
New Suffolk though, like College Drive, Suffolk.
Okay.
The one in Colonial Heights is pretty good too. Texas Roadhouse just be out here, bro.
Yeah, they got a man. There's
Steak be
it's
fresh.
a chain restaurant, but there's
Hey.
steak, man.
The fact that they don't microwave it, they actually show it to you raw.
Right,
first,
and you
let
can
me know
pick it.
something.
Oh.
Like you can pick your
Okay.
steak.
All right. Fancy.
Yeah, but
all right.
if you want to be fancy, Bird and Ball.
Okay.
That's Bird and Ball.
all right.
Please
and-
say seafood.
well.
Oh, go,
I was-
go ahead.
I-
Whoa,
Oh,
whoa,
we can do
yeah.
6.
No, we can
Boom.
do. I'll do a bonus. We'll let seafood be the bonus because I actually had international for 5.
Okay, international. Ooh, there's this Korean chicken spot that's
Okay.
right
Where,
next
though?
to my favorite
Yes.
seafood spot. It's in Hampton.
Oh, well, that could be the same answer then if they just right beside each other.
All right, so it's I don't even remember the name of it, but they got this Korean fried chicken
Okay.
that I maybe should have said them for chicken. That's
Is
how
it-
good it
It's
is.
better than Banchan. It's better than Banchan. I need to know for
Yo,
real.
Banchan,
I love Korean food, bro.
Listen,
Like
listen.
I'm out here.
listen, they up there with Banchan for sure. Yes. They are definitely up there with Banchan, but they got like all these different
So
sauces.
hype.
Dang, Banchan, that just made me want some fried rice and French fries and their little Thai wings. Ooh,
So I'm gonna let you finish, but I gotta tell you my history of Korean food and why it's important.
All right.
Okay.
We gotta keep in mind. We gotta wrap this bad boy up in a little bit too.
My
facts.
eyebrows.
All right,
Serious.
we having fun.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Oh, you gotta
Yeah,
go ahead.
yeah,
All right, all right, all right, all
yeah,
right. So,
yeah,
the people is right. So high school, right? I used to I'm not gonna say I skipped a lot of school, but I did. Right? So I used to like leave school a lot, right? So I was in Richmond. It was a magnet school in Richmond, Maggie L. Walker Government School, International Studies, Government International Studies. Anyway, so
Humble brag.
Right.
I gotta tell them 7th best school in the nation. It's
Oh,
some
all
magnet
right,
school.
go ahead, go
We out
ahead.
here.
Okay.
Had an interview to get in that thing. So,
Period.
all right. So I would leave school because I was a trouble
Smart.
child.
You smart.
Yeah, facts, bro. I said,
Don't
there-
do that.
there-
Don't
there
do
was
that.
on Gray Street, right? On Gray Street, it doesn't even exist anymore. That's like a boba tea spot or whatever.
Okay.
But on Gray Street, it was this little Korean spot, right? and there was just like some lady in there in a muumuu, like she was wearing like a duster, bro, like just the grandma house gown when you go order your food, right? But it wasn't like a house joint, it was a restaurant, but she had like a tube TV with the antenna, and she would watch, which is weird, right? Because it had the antenna, but she never watched local television. She was always watching Korean television there. She'd be watching her K-soaps and stuff, right? And then she'd be sitting there and she'd be yelling at the joint with her feet up on the table, a fly swatter in her hand, right? And be like, you come in there and she, boom, slippers on, feet on the table. Can I get a bulgogi burger, please? Like, bulgogi burgers was fire to me, right? You get a little kimchi on the joint. It's a very Americanized way to make Korean food, but you could tell, like, she was like, I don't know what Americans eat, but I'm just going to do this, right? She barely spoke English, and I went there so much that as soon as I walked into the spot, she would just hug me, kiss me on the cheek. You know what I'm saying? I was like her little American son, and then I sit down, eat my bulgogi burger, and we watch K-soaps together. And I didn't speak Korean, and wasn't no subtitles or nothing. And she be looking at me the whole time. Oh. Like I'm supposed to know what's going on. Yeah, like I'm supposed to. And so but then after a while, you watch it enough, you be like, I can't believe she she tripping. And then she be like, like the whole time. So then later, Coriana and Colonial Heights, I go in there, and this lady that ran to every girl I take to the spot, because I was one spot to take girl on my secret joint, and she always be like, I like this one better than the other one. Like she be giving me in like, yo, keep dating this one, that other one's trash, get rid of that one. Like she knew what was up every time I go in there, and she couldn't wait, and she was so happy like how I ate the food was right. Like she just was very excited because whatever she wanted, like she knew what to give me. I ain't ordered her. She would just bring me food. Right, like she would bring to her kids, right, and then I sit there and eat whatever she provided for me, and then she would judge the females I brought based on their orders. As a matter of fact, when I brought my wife, she told me, "Hey, keep this one." She said that. It was before we were married. She said, "Keep this one," and I said, "All right, cool, right." And so, come to find out, I ended up hanging out with her son. Didn't even know it was her son at the time. Met a dude at the movie theater. It was like, yo, me and some homies about to go play poker and drink. You trying to come with us? He was like, yeah, let me just go stop and tell my mom where I'm going first. I was like, all right. Roll back, so where she at? Said, oh, she at Coriana. I'm thinking she going to be there eating the food, right? She's working there. Wow. His mom was the lady that owned the restaurant. Tripped me out. So Korean food is family food to me, bro. Yeah. I love Korean food. If I can't get Korean food, I'm mad. I ain't got Korean food right now, bro. Like I want something like tomorrow. Payday, I'm getting Korean food.
The 7-5 has plenty of Korean places.
I'm with it.
Sounds like for the part 2, we need to have some Korean food in here.
Not for real.
Yes.
I was gonna bring food this time, but I was like, nah, let me not.
I got Korean cousins and like, you know what I'm saying? R.I.P. Sue, but you know, my cousin Summer made me some kimchi. I really appreciate it, Summer. If you made me some kimchi, thank you.
Yeah.
All right.
The Korean chicken spot. That's got to be my international one.
Seafood, the same place right beside it.
Yep, Pier 88.
Oh, okay.
I've been there.
What? Yes. What did you get?
I just got like fish, like fried fish since I was there. I didn't know what to get.
Oh, you're supposed to get a boil bag, but it's okay.
That's embarrassing.
You can get that next time.
Yeah.
It's all right. I don't, like, out of all, and I think I've eaten at all of them. Tasty crab, the twisted crab, the juicy crab, Mr. Boil
Bay.
Someplace in Maryland, I forget the name of. Like, I've been to so many different boil crab spots, and nobody like compares. It's really just in the sauce. Like, you really can't, I guess, do you overboil crabs or whatever? But it seems like everybody's that I've tried, like, without any sauce, all taste the same. It boils down like that.
Dry rub?
Yeah, like the seasoning that they put in the bag.
Oh.
It's like before you put the seasoning on, the food is just like, huh. But then once you throw that seasoning in there,
changes
or whatever,
everything?
it changes everything. And Pier 88 has a sauce that has all of their dry rubs mixed called the 88 Special.
Oh, okay.
And it's special. It's called 88 Special for a reason, I think.
I got one more question before we wrap this thing
No,
up.
get it.
Flats or
Flats?
Oh,
Duh. flats. Don't even talk about drums with me because it's flats.
You know,
You-
So
are
I
you a
was
dr- are
really
you a
about to
drum
be
guy?
like,
No, 'cause
I'm gonna
look
go to Traditions and get me 20 flats.
Ate it.
Tradition.
Look, I was about to
Yes, I
struggle
love
to get
Traditions.
drums out. I was about to say a thing with the bone in it. I couldn't even
Okay.
put it together.
They
No,
drums,
don't even worry about it.
Drums
Flats
is for children.
Yeah. I'm like, nah,
Drums for
flats.
kids, man.
Yeah, flats.
Flats, yes. Flats are
And I feel like everybody has that moment in life where they thought they liked drums, right? And then they grew up and like had an adult life and finally realized how to properly eat chicken.
Yeah.
That's the thing. A lot of people don't know how to eat chicken. And I address it all the time. And I hate to say it, but I got a lot of white friends. And Jake, if you listening, you still don't know how to eat chicken, bruh. Like, you learn to eat chicken better. I'm tired of telling you. So he want to be down so bad, but he don't eat his chicken right. Because I look at it and there be so much chicken left on the bone.
Oh, yeah.
I'm just like,
Oh, don't disrespect the
Man.
chicken
Wait,
like
see,
that.
if you
that
take
chicken
one
died
bite-
for you to eat it.
yeah.
you wasted all your money, son.
Yeah.
And then some people do like the umbrella motion. It's just a lot. It's a lot.
Yeah, no, just put
I can't
put it.
Flat stuff.
Nah.
Yeah, just flat.
Any
bam,
particular
crack.
any
Pull it
particular
open.
sauce?
And it's clean, right?
Any sauce, y'all?
Sauce.
Lemon
you-
pepper? anything
Oh,
like
you
that?
talking about for the wing itself?
Yeah,
This is
yeah.
like a flavoring.
Yeah. Anything?
So there's a Pizza Wings and Things in Chesterfield, Virginia. If y'all ain't never been there, Pizza Wings and Things is the answer for all your wing needs, pizza needs, and thing needs. If you decide you want to get some fried mushrooms, pizza, and some wings at the same time, it's the answer. But just the wings in general, I love. And they do the thing where you can order like 200 wings if you want to.
Yeah,
They just
right.
got it, right?
Yeah.
And the sauce options is like 15, 20 sauce options.
Oh,
But they
wow.
got this joint, Sunset, just a Sunset barbecue. If you're looking for if you ain't looking for a whole lot of spice, right? You're looking for a very mild flavor, like sweet. I like, if I'm gonna eat like 40 wings, I want something a little sweet, right? If I'm gonna eat like 10 wings, it's got to be spicy. I want to remember it with my lips burning. You know what I'm saying? But if it's just like I'm gonna be eating to be eating, and I'm just trying to get fat real quick, it's a sweeter sauce for me. But it's got enough spice on it that I know it's spicy.
Ooh, that
It's-
sounds right up my
it-
alley.
It's enough that if somebody grandma had it, baby, like just like that,
Yeah.
right? But for me, it's not. You know what I'm saying? That's what
Yeah.
I need.
Okay.
Sunset barbecue.
Promote your Instagram one more time for us before we go.
Yeah, get that.
It is OhTasteAndCi. OhTasteAndCi.
You can find all of her
OhTasteAndCi.
restaurant
Yes.
choices.
Yes, follow me. Follow
I
me.
wanted to ask about the name, but I know
Oh.
we ain't got that time. Cause all right,
We
so
can fit that in real quick before we
Yeah.
go. This is the last thing for real.
So
Okay.
so Alex, he told me to come on the show, right? And,
Mm-hmm.
and we always talk about any guests beforehand. Say, hey, look, check them out, see what you think before him. We both got to agree that somebody should be on the
Right,
show.
absolutely.
If somebody trash, we're not gonna have them, right?
Facts.
All right, so I saw your blog and I said, all right, this cool, this what's up. Looking at Instagram, so that's dope. I like it. Then I saw the name and he knew before I even said. I said, but that name though, bro. And he went, hey, look, you got to ask her yourself. So, OhTasteAndCi, right? But the image is like with the lips and the tongue, and I was like, that's on his.
Yeah, I was like, I'm not asking.
That's a little excitable. You know what I'm saying? I had to make sure that I had to look at it like, well, no 18 and over joint on there. So why the name? How you come up with the name?
It's actually a scripture.
No.
Oh, taste
Stop
and see
it.
that the Lord is good. I just
Oh.
changed SEE to
Look at
C.
you.
Look at you.
Heathen.
You're heathen.
Dirty.
It's terrible.
That's
Look
my
at
bad, y'all. I mean, because the image, though, the tongue was all over the place.
Uh-huh.
bruh.
That's
That's
what-
just
yeah,
the logo. Oh, we.
Yeah, that's all right, bro. That's all, it's
He
all
got you.
good,
He
man.
got you.
Yeah.
I
That's it.
knew it was gonna be like that too. I was like, well, I
Going
can't
to
wait
hell.
to say it's a scripture.
Going to hell, bro. It's
Just
okay.
take the L. Just
It's
take the L on
okay.
that
It's
That's
one.
what it
okay.
is. I drink too
It's all
much. It's
good.
all right, man. You know what I'm saying? I'll be hyped.
Yo,
But yeah,
this
just
was a good
changed
episode.
SEE to CI.
It
That
is,
was
man. I'm glad we
Yeah,
did
this
it.
was
Even
fun, y'all.
the preamble ramble was fire. Some of y'all ain't gonna get most of that preamble ramble though, because that joint was intense.
Yeah, it was.
And for real, you want a cliffhanger? I got my own AI story, but
Oh,
Yo!
no.
yeah,
Right there.
What's that? The Friendsgiving episode? We gonna try to make it happen?
Yeah.
All right,
All right, go
everybody.
ahead, go ahead.
This has been Edilberto Vasquez El Segundo, and to my left is my co-host.
That's just Alex.
And this has been the Herbsurdity Podcast with Alex and Herb. Good willing and God bless.
Yo, that was fucking amazing.
peace.
Moot. OTF. for the family. Hell as you saying, I am the man, I go super saiyan when I'm on the beat. Piles of sand, buckets and pans, I get to the bands when I'm in the streets. Wear hands on feet, unique. My stick a new technique. Don't fuck with internet beef, bitches me and I beef. Hell as you saying, I am the man, I go super saiyan when